I'm making some mayonnaise here. We're going to have potato salad for supper, and I need to make some mayonnaise. I'm making a triple batch. The measurements I'm going to give you are for a single batch, which makes about a cup. To start with, you need an egg. It's got to be room temperature, otherwise your mayonnaise will not thicken. The best thing is to go pull one out of the chicken coop from under a hen, but if you can't do that, just make sure you leave an egg out sitting at room temperature for a couple hours until it is warmed up. So I've got my eggs there, and what I'm going to add is about a teaspoon of salt. And you don't have to add salt if you don't want to, but it adds to the flavor. I use about a teaspoon of mustard. I like the stone ground. Again, you don't have to add that if you don't want to, but it does add flavor. So that was, just as I said, about a teaspoon of the mustard, more or less for flavor. I'm going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And you can do this either in a blender or with a stick blender. You want to mix this all up together. This is going to get noisy. And you just want to make sure that it's all blended together. And then you slowly want to stream in a cup of vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is the best. Olive oil is really strong flavored for this, but if you like it, use whatever you like. So we're going to slowly stream this in while it's blending. And you'll see as you're streaming in the oil that it starts to thicken. And it will even thicken more as it sits in the refrigerator and sets up. That's your mayonnaise.